welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you came back, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Francine, and on this channel, I talk about personal finances. If you're interested in videos as personal financing, don't be shy to subscribe, because on this channel, I talk about budgeting, getting out of debt, and saving for a better future. That's my favorite one. I love saving for a better future. So that's why I emphasize it. So today, the wait has ended. I have finally got my tax money, and I finally got my stimulus check. And I was so excited to budget this money because I have been waiting. And these are not the stickers that I will be using to budget this extra cash. Only because this is for next pay period, and I don't want to use it because I don't feel like printing out new stickers and then cutting new stickers. Not in the mood for that right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reuse, reduce, recycle. I have a bunch of stickers, obviously from my personal shop, my Etsy shop, that I haven't used. Like, I noticed I don't use the extra debt tab. So since this is extra savings, this is extra money that does not come from our paycheck, we are going to use that. So being that I only have one page left in April, I'm not going to use April's page. I'm going to use the back page. Being that we are reuse, reduce, recycling, I have to create my own header with my income source, if that makes sense. So just going to, and this is basically, you can create budgets with stickers, without stickers, by hand. It all depends on your preference. My preference is stickers because it makes me feel motivated to do my budget. But when you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. So let me get this together, and then we will chat. So it's not as pretty as my stickers, but this is what we're gonna work with, being that we don't got no stickers. We don't got no stickers. We don't got no stickers. I wonder what I'll do. So this is how much we're working with. We had $637 in tax returns, and then the typical stimulus check amount. I don't have any kids. I wasn't claimed as a dependent because then I wouldn't get this money. But I'm basically tax forms legally single, but I'm in a relationship, obviously. But not obviously, because I don't think you guys know that, but I talk about it. But then if you look at my budget, you would see I'm not single. But yeah, but government tax purposes, I'm single. I am not married. But society wise, I'm in a relationship. So there's no extra, there's no less, there's no $500 extra for me or combined finances. So I got the regular stimulus check. which I am happy and I'm very grateful, because I don't have that many responsibilities, but my own debt is my responsibility. And basically saving for my better future, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use this. Yeah, we're matching it today. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put this right here. So I am putting away me $200 just because. That's like legit just because. So basically the way that I organize my tax refund money is very selfish like, because I don't have anybody depending on me. I don't have children, and I basically have to just take care of myself. I take this tax refund very selfishly. I put this to anything that involves me and my desires and my goals. That's what I use this money for, because this is the money I work for. My other paychecks, I can give it to anybody. I can put to gifts. I can put to Christmas. I can put to yada, yada, yada. But no, taxes are mine. That's off limits. So that's how I'm basically treating my budget, as it's completely off limits. I'm doing what I want to do with this money, because I typically don't do what I want to do on a regular basis. So if you see things that are very like, why did you put it there? That's why. Just so you can help. Just to help you get an idea of where my mental state is when I am creating my tax money budget. So the leftover would be, let's see, we are living, yeah, single. Ooh, in a 90s kind of world. I'm glad I got my girls. Keep your head up. What? Keep your head up. That's right. Okay, so don't mind me. I was just watching Living Single, and I am enjoying it. Like, clearly I watched it when I was younger, but you never really get the full essence of what you're watching when you're younger. And it was popping. It was popping. So then I'm going to use, I don't know which one. Okay, this is a pretty color. So yeah, I'm just mix matching a lot of things. Ooh. So now this is sinking fund. Even though it says extra debt, extra savings, it's my sinking funds. And yeah, the only reason why I'm gonna put it as extra debt and extra saving, because it really is. This money is extra. This money is not paid paychecks. It's extra. So technically I was right, even though I wasn't trying to be right. As you know, I want a new car. So that money is there getting $800 because I want a new car. Okay. And I have reevaluated what I'm going to do after college is done. And the conclusion is I'm going to need a car. It's going to be a necessity. Because I will be traveling a lot with what I'm going to do. So then we have emergency fund. I'm giving that 100. And if you didn't watch my previous videos, you know that my emergency fund is already close to my 6 to 9 months of 6 to 9 months of expenses already. So that's why I'm not giving as much to my emergency fund. So MacBook, I'm putting 140 because I need to get a new computer. Self-care, we're getting 200. School is getting $10. And oh my gosh, they offered us a virtual graduation. A virtual graduation, and yet they still want us to pay $80 for cap and gown. Are they out their mind?
Or have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it. What you're looking for, ain't nobody going to help you out there. Jesus can come through that door and he's not going to help you.
They must be out their mind. Where was I? So yeah, so they're doing this virtual graduation and they want me to pay $80. $80 to get cap and gown just to sit in my house. Cap and gown, $80 just to sit in my house. Do you hear how ridiculous that is? Like, you can't even give me a discount because of what's happening. You still want me to pay full price for a cap and gown that I will not wear in an arena. This is ridiculous. I mean, I commend them for trying, but like, come on. People lost their jobs. People are unemployed. Some people cannot even qualify for unemployment. People have family that they have to take care of. You want them to pay $80 for a cap and gown to wear in their living room. This is Thanksgiving all over again. This is Thanksgiving all over again. But I'm going to buy it. I'm going to just buy it. Because the reason why I'm going to buy it is I want to take professional pictures after this is done. Because the professional pictures that they took of me for my graduation pictures were trash. It honestly could have been better. So the professional pictures are my way to make it better. So we have $10 for school, then Snowball. Snowball is basically my debt payments is 200. House is, if you didn't already watch my videos on how to make your own sinking fund categories, I would highly recommend you do that because it helps you pick your categories with 2 easy steps that you can do. You can do it at home, you can do it on the road, you can do it while you sleep. It is that easy, and it would better help you kickstart your sinking funds because people don't understand how important sinking funds are because you're saving for an event that is going to 99% going to happen. So, or you can saving for personal goals, which is my personal goals. Buying your house. So personal goals, and personal came up. So personal, I am saving $5. It's not a lot, but it's something. Travel, because listen, we're not going to be in the house forever. So when they lift up the outside, let us go back outside, and outside opens it. I would love to be ready to hop on that next flight. I mean, after you test it out and make sure we good. But when that's done and it's open, like for real open, I need to go on a trip. Then we have FPC. That is my Etsy business. I want to put $30 to that. Doctor, I want to put $10 to that. And then SG Row, I want to put $32 to that. So what we're going to do now is total it up and make sure that the total equals the leftovers. Let's clear it up and let's add it all up. So we have 800 plus 100 plus 140 plus 200 plus 10 plus 200 plus 100 plus 5 plus 10 plus 30 plus 10 plus 32. Does, yeah, 1, 6, 3, 7. Yep, 1637. 1637. So that is the total. And then because it matches up perfectly, the remaining is 0. So we basically got our total to go from 1837 to 0. That is the premise of a zero-based budget. So now let's go on to my cash envelope stuffing. So being that I am no longer dealing with cash since this whole thing has happened, because I am in a high-risk city, so I want to take the proper precautions to not deal with money as much as I did before. So that means not taking out cash, not leaving to go to the bank, because people do not know how to stand 6 feet away from each other in my city. Like, they do not know, they do not listen. But listen, I can only do my part, and this is me doing my part to make sure I am safe and my family is safe as well. So I created this sinking fund tracker where I track the amount of money that I allocated for each sinking fund, so that when this do blow over and I do my massive cash envelope stuffing, I'll know how much to give to each category. So once again, I will eventually go back to using cash, but during this current time, I don't think that's a wise thing to take out cash and to use cash. But that is my personal belief. That is my personal decision. You guys can make the decision that you would like to make for yourself, but I know where I am and what's going on in my city, and I know how high these numbers are. I'm not gonna risk it. So because I wasn't expecting to have my tax money come, I am going to write the tax and stimulus money on week 1, if that makes sense. I could write it here and have like a little slash. I mean, I could, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, because technically it is week. Now that the slashes are done, let's zoom you in. I honestly should have just done slashes for the categories that I am putting money towards, but it's neither here nor there. You live and you learn. So, the The top is going to be for stimulus, and the bottom is obviously going to be for paychecks. So car is getting 800. Emergency fund is getting 100. Self-care is getting 200. Personal is getting 5. MacBook is getting 140. Snowball is getting 200. Travel is getting 10. My business is going to be $30. Doctor is going to be 10. School is going to be 10. Christmas, 0, because I am selfish when it comes to my tax money. My tax money only goes to things that pertains to me. I didn't even put money for my birthday. That's how you know I'm not even worried about it. 30. 32. Miscellaneous, 0. House. How much am I putting for house? 100. Membership, 0. So let me just double check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yes, so I basically stuffed all my money. Stay tuned for my next cash envelope stuffing video. I know using the title is misleading, but that's technically what I'm doing, but in a cashless way. And I know there's many people out there that are doing cashless, cash-based budgets for the time being. I'm not married to this idea. I actually do not like the idea, but we have to work with what we are given and move around and maneuver around the situation that we are handed. And this is the situation we are handed. So I will have a video detailing how much I have in total in my sinking funds, and I will also have my last paycheck of the month of April. And let's see what we have. So far I feel like I saved more since being in the house, and I'm very blessed to save as much as I have. And yeah, so I will see you in the next one.